I'm with Craig Gibbons, Malvern Town FC reporter for the Malvern Observer. Craig, massive game for Malvern Town this weekend. How critical a game is it as far as the season goes?
Well, every game from now until the end of the season is going to be a critical one for Malvern Town. Obviously, it's been a bit of a tough month for them. Lost 3 of the last 4 games, and they've dropped down to 9th in the West Midlands Regional League table. But if they do have any hopes of getting a top 5 finish come the end of the season, they'll certainly need to go on to win this game, especially with the fact they've got AFC Bridgnorth the week after. So I believe that would be a case of a bit of momentum build up in the players, a bit of confidence, and I'm sure that would put them in good stead for the remaining games of the season.
Obviously, last weekend's game at Dudley Sports lost at home 1-0. How much of a blow was that for Malvern Town?
Yeah, I think it was a case of a really huge blow for Malvern. Like I said, they dropped down to 9th in the table, but it seems to be a case of in recent weeks there's been a lot of missed chances and some decisions haven't really gone for them in that way. But as said, it's been a really tough month for them. They've played sides in and around them that are vying for that top 5 finish. But you know, it's a case of that they've just come up short, so they shouldn't take too much heart from that, and you know, they do have the capability of getting a good result this weekend.
You've just spoken to Les Jones this morning. What's he had to say? Is he in confident mood ahead of tomorrow's match?
Yeah, he certainly is confident, but he insists that it'll only be a good weekend if they come away with all 3 points. He still firmly believes that a top 5 finish is on for Malvern. That's where they finished last season, gaining FA Cup qualification. But he maintains that defeat this weekend would still not affect those targets. You know, he says that there's still 27 points to play for after this weekend's game. So you know, I'd say he's upbeat about this game and for the remainder of the season. You know, I was speaking to him about the team news for this weekend, and he's been boosted by the return of Ben Hayes and Phil Harris, who were missing at the weekend. Dave Reynolds returns. He got sent off in the game at Dudley Sports. Obviously, he doesn't serve that suspension until the week after. Reece King is missing though, as he's serving out his final game of his suspension. But apart from that, he has a full strength squad to pick from.
Cradley are obviously dangerous opponents. They currently occupy that 5th spot, got a good home record. How dangerous opposition are they for Malvern on Saturday?
They certainly are going to be a dangerous outfit. I mean, you only have to look at their home record. They've played 16 all season at home, and they've won 10 of those and drawn 2, losing the other 4. So you know, they've shown that their ground is a bit of a fortress. And Malvern Town's away form's a bit hit and miss. Played 16 games, won 7, drew the 1 and lost the 8, which will be a bit of a concern. But you know, if Luke Corbett, Ben Hayes and Dave Reynolds have their shooting boots on, I'm pretty sure that they're more than capable of getting a decent result.
Craig, many thanks. For more Malvern Town news, visit www.malvernobserver.co.uk.